Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Diana, how's it going? Hello, everyone. Kept you guys on the starting screen a little bit longer than usual, my bad. Hi, Zon. Oh my goodness, I had the day off today. I enjoyed lazing around for quite a while. Then about 3 hours ago, I was like, I should go out and actually buy groceries. And now my eyes are burning because pollen. Ugh. Who needs outside? Outside is for chumps. No more outside. 0 out of 10. Was lazy recharge recovery day for you too? Very nice. We all need those days. Yeah, I woke up at my usual time, but it was just to give the cats breakfast. And I think I rolled around in bed on and off, sleeping on and off until like 10 a.m. And by the time I was like, I should actually do something today, it was already 3 p.m. And it's like, oh, okay. I had these like grandiose dreams of spending the day doing deep cleaning. That did not happen. But obviously, my body was telling me, you need to chill out before you burn out, so here we are. Always gotta listen to your body. Good motto? Yes. One of my favorite sayings is, get your rest, otherwise your body will decide when to take a break for you. And it's probably not going to be at a convenient time for you, so better to just set plans to rest ahead of time and then actually rest. Love waking up early and then drifting back to sleep. I do that, I've been doing that a lot this summer. Because obviously once the sun's up, the cats are awake, people in the other apartments are awake, and that usually wakes me up. I'm a relatively light sleeper. But at least if I get up for a couple hours, then I can go back to sleep. This is my argument why the apothecary should not require me to show up on site, like, ever. Because then otherwise I spend like half the day trying not to fall asleep at the counter. Because it's like, when you gotta actually show up to a workplace the second you don't have enough sleep and it's like 7 a.m., it's like, well, too bad. Gotta show up now. And it used to be when I was younger, talking like, you know, I'm like 50 years old. But when I was younger, I used to be able to just like fill myself up with like, you know, Starbucks espresso and kind of shuffle through the day. Does not work that way anymore. I already had a really high coffee tolerance. All these years of working and abusing caffeine have just made it even worse. And coffee barely did anything for me to begin with. Like, I first started drinking coffee when I had to do... On paper, it would have only been a 45-minute drive, but because of big city traffic, it was often like an hour and a half, so it's like, start work! like start shift at 8 a.m., but you gotta be up at 4:30 because you gotta get to the station or whatever by like 6, so you can like show up and get to the office by 8. Well, that's when I started drinking coffee. Did not help. I think it like all it did was it kept me from like passing out outright and falling asleep, but I was still so sleepy. Sugar is more effective at keeping me awake because I have sugar less often. But obviously, sugar has its own downsides. Just a smidge. Just a smidgeum. Because this Zero Escape is always very loud. A spoonful of caramel will get you bouncing? Yes. I love caramel too, but yeah. I think this is precisely why I was banned from energy drinks by my bestie. Because I think I've told this story a few times on stream about how the one and only time I tried an energy drink, because we had to go somewhere and we didn't have enough time for coffee, and like she had half of the can of energy drink and she gave me the can to have the other half. And apparently I asked her if streetlights were always supposed to be that bright. And she took the can back and she's like, "You're not allowed to have this anymore." So we've got half the endings, but like 75% of the flow chart filled in. It's like a superpower. It really is. And I think that's like a result of overstimulation, because I remember when I first started drinking stuff with caffeine, I would have like mochas, which is like, espresso with chocolate. And I remember thinking the ceiling lights were too bright as well. So I think, yeah, that's just what ends up happening to me if I have too much stimulant, whatever that is. Whether that be sugar, coffee, whatever. I'm just like, my eyes are bugging the frick out here. Alright, I had to shrink myself down because I was blocking stuff. Okay. So to give a brief little recap, Siggy, our boy, accessed the morphogenic field. Well, we don't really know if he can access the morphogenetic field, but we assume he can. So, he and Alice had like a heart-to-heart, and he shared with her, the key for decoding, the message that they found, the encrypted message. And while he and Alice were chatting in the garden, Alice bursts in going, hey, you're gonna have to come and help us. We're about to have a murder on our hand, because in this path, literally every single person betrayed each other in the last Ambidex game. And there were a bunch of people that only had one BP, so because everyone betrayed, no one's points changed, so no one died, but of course, lots of people are upset that they nearly died. So we've got DO5 and Tenmyoji squaring up for a showdown, and Kay's the only one there trying to keep the peace. And Clover came to Goddess and she's like, please come help, before they kill each other. So that's where we are now. Apologies, you might hear a little bit of munching. I I lost track of time and I didn't fully finish dinner, so I've got like half of it left, but... And Alice is a math genius. Alice is crazy at math. Alice can do like 6-digit numbers to the power of the third. In her head. It's just like, this is simple. I'm like, it's not. We all felt very dumb at the end of that stream, or at least I did. All 4 of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. It's a good thing no one had a knife. You could cut the tension. And each other. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I nearly lost my life too because of this, but thank you. I know! But yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Well, yeah, but...
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse.
Damn.
And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
Ay, 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 ay. What a shock! Everyone picking Betray has led everyone to being at each other's throats. What a twist.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Oh, god damn it! Enough already! I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Sell out Dio. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Well, I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell did you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb, was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment, I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. The skepticism is understandable, admirable even, but perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 7815361098838094241990551. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that, and you'll get 198449351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you, I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me!
Well, that was easy enough. Then again, there's no way Dio knows we're actually psychic and we got this information from another timeline.
That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Dunno. Maybe I was divinely inspired?
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Oh, Alice knows. Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio just said he's the leader of the Myrmidons. Come on, keep up, keep up.
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
Get him, Alice! I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into her snarl.
I am going
To kill you! Oh, here we go! Her voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket. Uh-oh. No!
Well, there.
I know this was like the 3DS era, but something about the model cutscenes looking like claymation but frozen just makes me laugh.
I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
Oh, do not fucking call her sweetheart.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly.
You find it charming in a cheesy kind of way? I kind of do too, but it just, for whatever reason, it just doesn't suit the mood of the scene to me, so it just throws me right off.
And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
You dead, Dio?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct.
Yeah.
There's one more, too.
Oh, there's 4.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more.
Yeah, no shit. That's how counting works, Dio.
Bomb number 0.
Oh.
Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power.
You couldn't just make it 4. You had to do 0. We had to work 0 in here somewhere.
Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
One escape just isn't as catchy. You got a point there.
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Clover, what the fuck are you gonna do? Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him!
Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. Oh man, imagine you catch it, Ron, and you push the button. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
Nope. Interception, now I've got the bomb! Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. You know, no one but Junpei knows about the timeline where Alice went completely bananas and killed... How many people was it? 4 people? 5 people with an axe? Clover's got this. Clover's got this. Clover can take Dio. She just needs the proper motivation. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some kind of trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I did have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. Oh! Oh, come on! Is this thing programmed for, like, some kind of bio readout? If Dio's not the one holding it, it'll just go off? The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off.
How the fuck does that work?
We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
Well, what can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey, Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
That. Ooh.
Ah! Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
What do you care? You're gonna be vaporized in 30 minutes. What's a broken arm to you now?
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Ah! Okay, it's in my coat. In the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes,
It's no use. There's nothing here.
he's just making him waste time.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Clover pulled her hand out from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Oh, don't you fucking dare. That's probably like a cyanide capsule. He's gonna suicide. He's gonna self-terminate. No, you stupid girl. Suddenly, he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
Yeah, how were you and Clover so stupid? His eyes rolled up into his head and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch.
Don't screw with me.
Fine, don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. This is the deactivation code for Bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
What about the other three? Tell us the other three! He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Cults are frickin' terrifying. Well, organized religion is also terrifying, but cults in particular. Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile.
Damn, he only gave us the password for one of the bombs.
Yeah, this is your fault, Clover. Good job.
This is bad.
This is your fault, Clover.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. You kinda doomed us, Clover.
How much time have we got?
Literally, like, did this girl never watch a single prison movie? Everyone knows if a prisoner has, like, a weird pill in their pocket, you do not give it to them. Everyone knows these people carry, like, these things on them.
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When you told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Hilarious.
Yes, and the time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Whoa! So, 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
All in 25 minutes?
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on, let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn, he's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right, I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Ooh. Fuck. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they the doors to heaven? Or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. Thousands of emotions flooded my brain in those last moments, including the fact that you apparently have the ability to think instead of being instantly vaporized. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. Whee! My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell. Only the void. Well, that was something. Alice End. That's Alice's ending. Damn. Best served cold. So revenge. Quite the explosion. Oh yeah. I mean, antimatter bombs will do that. Really went out with a bang? Oh, a big bang. Damn. And we still don't have the key for this yet. We're still missing lock 3. So now, we get to go all the way back. Endor, AB game, round 1. That was when we allied, and now we betray.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
Well. No, I'm fine. I'll do it. Look at that, guys. It's the last branching path. And then at some point, we should get the key for lock 3, and then we should have everything to finally go back to the leftmost one and get into the computer, and I imagine that's the true ending, which will take anywhere from 6 to 8 hours.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright, take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Betray! And now Alice is gonna be pissed at us.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
She can deal with it.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, could see people shoving around.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I
And
guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
you're welcome. Aw, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice.
Obvious?
Well, I'm sure Alice chose Betray. It meant we pretty much had to choose Betray, right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe.
You sick. I know!
Yeah.
What are you kids doing up? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
If Alice suddenly swapped and picked Ally, I am going to lose my mind.
Good. Looks like you're all. Let's get ready to rock!
Yes, Zero, yes. Come on.
If everybody would.
Uh-huh. Oh, she did change to Ally! Ooh. Welp.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
This is gonna be awkward. It's just like with Tenmyoji. Our ability to remember the past timelines is it kind of screwing us over now and again. 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Hey Alice, he says. Bro. What the hell is this?
What?
You chose Betray last time. So I chose Betray too. No. Why?
Wait a minute.
Well,
Last time?
just tell her you have psychic powers already.
What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. and I chose ally, Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
Is bro finally figuring out that he's got psychic powers?
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But this time I chose betray. Her vote changed to ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray and chosen ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I know I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past cause Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to the innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it, I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time and try to change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure, in my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here. Since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But time is not a river. It flows both ways, apparently. It wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Wait! Why the fuck was I casually talking about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. Okabe and his microwave would like to talk to you. Theoretically, transporting your whole body through time is impossible. But sending thoughts in waves is not. There is absolutely, positively, no way to travel through time. But if that was true,
the best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
maybe. Oh. Sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions?
out of the goodness of your
I
heart?
should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah. You're right.
You're right. What in God's name is wrong with you?
Well, what else can you say in that situation but sorry? I'm sorry. Really. I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Jesus. Okay. Bye. Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left. It stabbed me right through the heart. Man, she was just calling herself an idiot in the previous timeline, but whatever. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
Oh boy, Tenmyoji.
No way I'd choose Betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, that's not...
What is it then?
Well...
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
Well, Junpei really trusts you. For better or worse.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Clover, that is so rude.
I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Exactly.
Oh, the bullshitting. Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing Ally. No doubt, we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having it?
Well, you said if there's a round
Yes,
one, then there's
round one,
Besides,
round
that's
two.
impossible.
Oh, you're right.
When?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why not? The voting hopping.
Voted hoppers. Oh, would you hop into
Right, you are.
The good news is... The good news is this is the last time we have to watch this scene.
So,
Finally, we'll be free of the bunny for
the
good.
Ambidex game, round 2 of the Ambidex game, Moon Cards, will be required.
The end of
to
Rabbit.
open the gates.
Time to make some stew. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
Okie dokie.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. It's anybody's guess.
Anybody?
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No.
As long
Well, I mean,
You could also get stuck
technically.
just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth, winning, losing points.
Technically, it's not over as soon as someone gets 9 BP, but in actuality it is, because anyone who gets 9 BP so far immediately opens the door and pieces the fuck out, so...
After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open if that happens. Around 100, although I don't know. Can you?
Ha ha ha. There's rules about who can go through the doors, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we know all this.
Nope. There aren't any rules about it could be one person or two. Oh, that's me. Well,
That's not
Faster, 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 buddy.
But
So,
ding ding ding.
The Energizer Bunny has you
As long as it
beat.
doesn't matter how many people there.
Do these things even come up? Yes, they do.
Then, well, the first, as soon as
What's this?
Yeah, ha ha.
Hey, Zero,
Where's
what's
the
this?
second way?
I think.
You die.
Do you?
Of course.
no, it's easy. Nothing to it. Really.
You.
The narrative didn't really address the
Here's
oath
an exciting
bracelet
fact.
coming off in
Your
the last
heart
path,
beats
but
a
then
bunch
again,
of
they all
things
had bigger
electrical
problems to
impulses.
deal with.
You know what an electro. Technically.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So-
You go, go, go,
the
go.
lock on the bracelet releases.
Beep, beep.
so there you go. Your heart
We all
stops.
know
The bracelet comes off.
electrocardiogram.
If you try something, if you're lucky. Oops. I guess it's not gonna be very lucky for.
Next round.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have
Oh
someone
boy,
there?
here we go.
That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, or
What?
Why am I going?
I guess I can tell anyone. I'm pretty.
Baby, yay!
Correct,
The stabby
Sadie.
stabby. So, Vi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us? Same way you know everything, Sigma.
Alice and I only have. That means we'd have.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you? Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess so.
Awkward. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. Alright, AB games, yes. Chromatic doors, yes. Bracelets, yes.
Oh, the next set of chromatic you already saw. There should
Yep,
that means.
yep,
Wait.
yep, yep.
The colors.
Alright. Yellow pair,
So am I.
yellow solo.
Me too.
Oh yes, we're with Luna.
It looks like the color was.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair.
Rest in peace, Dio.
I guess this must be magenta.
Typical man. Like, what is this color? Is it purple? Is it pink?
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change? Back when.
Yep.
Now, with all sadly.
Oh, we're actually never gonna see the bunny again.
There's. I mean, I'll never see you again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies.
Bye.
You mad?
Anyway,
Anyway,
luck.
Good luck.
Have a nice tragedy.
I may be gone.
Maybe. Have a nice tragedy.
Bye.
little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Please don't. That's gross. That sounds gross. We will also never have to hear Dio talk about squeezing a rabbit so hard it explodes. I don't really want to think about that.
What happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, it looks like, 42 minutes?
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
We escape down the garbage chute.
If there's a chance Zero missed something.
And hopefully we don't end up in the incinerator.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return.
Let's split up. 5. Let's meet in front of the... Any objections?
Nope. Off we go. There were none. Oh man, are we gonna have to listen to Sigma have his internal monologue about his assignment? Yes we are. Why me? Oh god, there are so many reasons, my bro. I'm gonna start a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? Technically, yes, in the future. And I hacked into some terrorist group server? Not technically, but in the future, you do figure out that their command code, so technically yes. Had I witnessed an assassination? This one, technically, no. Had I gone wasted? And yes. Yes, Dio. Or, sorry, yes, Sigma. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. 2 a.m., overdue assignment, wife of politician. Like, we get it, Sigma. We know your backstory inside and out by this point. Also, like the 5 cans of energy drink. Dude should be having some serious heart problems. Moon was beautiful. My professor was Buddhist. Also, my girlfriend dumped my ass, apparently. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or it was the 5 energy drinks. You know, bro, if you had... Well, you know what? If his paper was on his home computer and he didn't have a backup in the cloud, then yeah, he would have had to go to school and start the paper from scratch. I was like, in theory, you should have mostly already been done the paper if it was due that day at, like, midnight. How many times are they gonna make us listen to this engine turn over? Yep, here we go. The weirdest camera angle in history. The bomb's point of view. Hey, bro! What's up, Zero? And there we were. Ugh. Why is this happening to me? Well, my bro, you know a lot of secrets, technically. If you can access all this information across the timelines. Spend some time wallowing. And now, it's time to go for a walk. Sure, let's go to the infirmary. So now we're just missing Luna, Phi, and Sigma's endings. Though I assume Sigma's is just like the true ending. Either Sigma's or Phi's is like the true ending. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Ugh, what are you doing here?
My bad. Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
Dio, shut up.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people.
Shush!
You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less?
Holy shit, Alice!
I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
God damn. Even if you're technically correct, you can't just tell someone my life matters more because you're gonna be dead in like 5 years.
Well, let's see. I want to wear a lot. I want to eat tons of...
What an idiot.
Ow, jeez.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
I mean, fair enough. Fine. Just, tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Okay, then what the hell are you? Secret agent?
No.
FBI? Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know
A
each
lot.
other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work.
No, that's just a bold-faced lie.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere. In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too?
Okay.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Okay.
It's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio,
It
it's your
works
turn.
now! Yay! Buff! Buff!
What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Yeah. Well, more believable than the terrorist.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a fifth-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Damn.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Damn, he's such a good liar. It's kind of terrifying.
Guess I got a little sappy there.
If only he was a clone born into a cult, he could have been a really phenomenal actor in Hollywood.
Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero.
Because, I mean, he's a piece of shit, but he's got a good face, so yeah, he would do well in, like, Hollywood. If only he wasn't, you know, a terrorist.
I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
Well.
Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Good question. I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school.
Are you some kind of doctor?
No, still working on my degree.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
And this is where we started theorizing that he's actually 50 years old, and he just doesn't know because there's no mirrors in this place.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
What about Zero?
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't say for sure about Kay. Yeah, funny thing about Kay, he's got your face.
Oh, God.
You still don't...
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery. Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
You don't know your friend's job? That's weird. Yes. Doesn't really have a job.
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Yeah, civilization kind of went
I know a
bust,
little
so
about
I don't think schools function the way they used to.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Damn. Sexist.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, it's just like, and some...
Nope. No, nothing in particular.
Sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you, so basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word for that as well. True! Phi is kind of a weird name, but so is Sigma. A garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common?
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Okay!
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
Quarters. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see.
Nobody here has a normal name except maybe Alice? True. Well, Junpei. Tenmyoji's first name, Junpei, is pretty common. In Japan, anyway. Clover? Clover's an unusual name, but I've definitely seen people named Clover before.
Right.
Her brother's real name is Light. That's the weird one.
Later, bro.
You just called me bro? What? When did we suddenly become buddies in this timeline? Also, Luna is sort of an uncommon name, but it's still decently common enough. It's not like Sigma, where like literally you have never
Sigma.
met a Sigma in your life. Nor do you know anyone who's met a Sigma. At least with like a name like Luna, there's probably like 7 degrees of separation, and eventually you'll find a Luna.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Uh-huh. Alice and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Nah.
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, do you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
The silver scratchy poster? Out of the ordinary.
What's
Oh
this?
yeah, shorters.
Meow.
A meow. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Weird tick.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh, what's it called? A physics thought experiment called Schrödinger's cat. The book talks on meowed it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Meow. I'm just telling you
So
what
it
Pi told me.
Probably is.
Orc, you're doing it too.
Oops.
It's catchy. It's spreading. It's Radical 6. Well, what about you
What
guys?
do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
Not
Well,
really.
the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse.
Yes. Apparently, they're supposed all the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Is it that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose. Well, I can't say I know what year, or Clover was saying something.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad this flowchart is only as big as it is, because getting these scenes repeating over and over is like, my gosh. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this?
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
Uh-huh. What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you? Okay.
Yes,
I got
the
it right here.
article.
Just a second.
Yeah, Radical 6! Pew 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 pew!
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. Well, about that. Was that true, though? Is that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. You've heard it about 6 different times. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Well,
Crazy.
I don't think there's any reason. We should just hurry up.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest way to find out is by going outside.
True. Yeah, you're
Good.
right.
Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Okay.
Then we will see you later.
Yeah, later. stepped out of the cabin we'd been and headed towards the small hallway. Now, where to next? There was only one place I had to go on. Lounge.
Oh, hey, Sigma.
Oh. Hey, Fi.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. Feels like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
That's a lie. That's a lie! She was like in high school in the last game.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache.
It hasn't got...
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess it's back. I'm remembering too much psychic shit.
Are you alright?
Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
Crazy thought. Luna and Fi's eyes are the exact same color. I don't know if that's gonna mean something later on, but I just noticed it. And in this game, nothing is a coincidence. Like there's like 2 characters both having blue eyes, but this is the exact same shade of like teal.
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
Just an interesting thing, because we've already got people that are should be young but are old now, and people that are old that should be young. So it's like,
Well,
what?
It's hard to your head? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
You feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. When you fall asleep on top of one of your arms?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of
Really?
like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Well, they do put you in a recovery room after a surgery for a reason.
Something horrible has happened.
Uh-oh.
Please, you all have to come with me.
What is it?
I found something horrible in room 2 in the crew quarters.
Ah, the bomb!
Something horrible?
Never mind. You'll understand when you see it.
Ticky, ticky, ticky. Kay was the first in, followed by Phi, Clover, and Luna. He said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Yeah! What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way. Funny how this doesn't come up on any of the other paths. It's only like this branch.
So, thank you, Sigma.
No!
Goodbye.
Help. Of course! It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision.
I'll go find everyone else.
Had it been a premonition? More like you're seeing stuff from the other timelines, but...
No, there's no need. Quark is already bringing them back. They should arrive soon. You see?
Where is it? Where's the bomb?
It's right there!
See? There it is! Under the bed!
Oh god, we're gonna have to listen to the Matter Baby explanation, aren't we? For several long moments, we just stared in silence. We began to eye one another. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who's the first person to find
It was me. I found it while Quark... We split up to collect the rest of you.
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We don't even know if it's a real bomb. Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
No. Kay is right. That's a bomb. I'm sure of it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Oh boy.
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
Oh god.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Oh boy. I nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay.
Not the
For example,
frickin'
as a
antimatter,
sort of
baby!
show, protons have antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really
Oh
get
god, not the...
No,
not the baby!
Well, because they're opposite, like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you...
I know!
Oh god.
Baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
Dio is such a good actor. Just pretending he has
It's pretty
no
simple,
idea.
actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
Totally simple.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
The fact she does that all in her head. Calculate 63 trillion. $63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
Oh, only 25 micrograms.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Luna, how do you calculate that as well?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Apparently Zero was gathering prodigy mathematicians. Too smart. Too smart. Maybe this was all Akane doing like a secret recruitment project for whatever her like mystery organization is that she runs with Santa.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
The fun question is... A, how did Dio get these into the building? And B, because we already went through like we already went through one set of chromatic doors. Has he just been carrying these things in his coat? And just now he's getting around to like planting them? How did he not jostle them and make them explode? Like, in his hat? Jesus. It's a big code, yes. My whole logic is how do you carry that stuff around and not accidentally trigger them? Of course that.
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th or a 5th.
We're aiming for the stratosphere.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Where Dio's...
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
That's alright, Dio. It's not gonna go off unless you push the button.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password?
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Has anyone just tried plugging in a USB keyboard?
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Ow.
What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Thanks. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do
I never
you?
said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. Gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this.
Really? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they did think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. I think they already think that. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one under suspicion? And also, there's no way to know if the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in there, or...
Impossible. There's
Why?
no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course...
Okay. Fine with me.
Well, yeah, Zero and Junior, yeehaw.
Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
That's right. In this timeline, we never found, the dead lady. So she's still around. Or if the 10th person is Zero Senior.
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? Sorry, I was trying to adjust my phone stand, and my phone just tried to, like, pitch forward and fall over. If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? It was Dio. Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Fi? Or seemed crazy, but he could be crazy. He could be psychotic. To make this game more exciting? I mean, it could be that. Because we learned from the last game that, being in danger increases people's ability to access the morphogenetic field, so... That was the case, and the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Ah, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, here we go. Whee! Boop, 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 boop.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Darn those chromatic doors.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Well, what are our options? What do we got?
I'm only saying this once.
Okay.
Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Of course. I quickly laid out our choices. Option A. Luna. Yellow pairs up with cyan. Magenta pairs up with yellow. Cyan pairs up with magenta. Option B. Yellow pairs up with magenta. Magenta pairs up with cyan. And cyan pairs up with yellow. Option C. Yellow pairs up with Alice. And magenta pairs up with magenta. And cyan pairs up with cyan.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay. How do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Okay. Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first?
Sure.
So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind.
Damn.
I figure this will give me the chance.
Junpei, sheesh.
I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes.
Guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Vi. As far as how I felt about that, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
There were no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds.
Yahoo!
Remain. 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! They nodded quickly to one another and split up. My peaches! Kate, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover ran towards the blue one. My feet slapped hard against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Vi, and I ran to the red chromatic door in the next stage of Banana Ray
2, 1, 0.
Chromatic doors closing.
Chromatic doors closing.
Ha! Called it. Huh. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this thing is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should I?
It might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion.
Thanks, Vi. A real pal, this one.
Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right. Then I have no choice. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side, is there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry for the confusion.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know.
Why does that even matter? Jesus Christ, people! Vi, I know you know how bras work. C cup doesn't necessarily mean anything. The cup size is just the difference between your rib cage and the fullest point of your chest. Like, I know people who are double D. Only one of them actually looks like double D. The other one has probably what would you call a modest amount, but because they're such a tiny person, it's the cup size is bigger. This isn't how that stuff works, guys. Until Luna just had enough of their shit. Luna is mom.
What?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
Damn.
Only the one on the left opened.
The other two are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We have never been to this one in any of the paths. Well, what is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
Right, well, let's split up and look
We
around.
need cards with a moon on them for the next AB game, right?
Yeah, they're probably in this room somewhere.
And let's get started.
Oh my goodness. in on it now. Control room. So this really is like a fake mission testing site. This looks like it's the control panel. It's covered with a screen and buttons and so on. Oh, can you do anything with it? Nope, okay. Test. There's a piece of paper on the clipboard. It says test. Each letter's in a different color. Are we testing the printer ink? Because we've got cyan, yellow, and magenta. The T. They all look like they've been written with a highlighter. Oh, okay, never mind. A laptop. It's just got a T. Ah, yes, a USB drive. USB scanner? Is that what they call these things? Huh, the screen changed. You think it's because you pulled the thing out? Huh. There's a T on the screen. Alright, I see. You think this picture was taken with a laptop camera? There are 2 bundles of folded cardboard boxes, just like the ones behind us. Look at the space between the boxes on the left and the wall. Is there something there? Yeah, there is. Well, alright then. Wrapped in PP bands? Rope made of polypropylene? I see. Oh, okay. Filled with complicated machinery. Some dense technical thing in a novel? Well, the game had us acknowledge the stuff behind the cardboard box, but they won't let us click it yet, so whatever. What is this? I would guess it's used to analyze things. Looks like it's missing a part though. Okay. A screen without power. What's this? It's got all these pipes. Look at the black and yellow lever. It says power under it. Do you think this tubing has electrical cables in it? Maybe flipping these will let us change the amount of electrical current. Wait, don't get ahead of yourself. Look at the 320. Oh, the lever's missing. Without a replacement, I don't think we'll be able to do anything. See. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, huh? You don't have to read the whole thing out loud. Look, there's a hole in the middle of it. Oh, yeah. Even the puzzle panels look similar. Let's figure out how this works. No! Oh, God. We've got division and multiplication this time. These puzzles are getting crazy. 510 minutes? It says 510 minutes on the face. Cool. Looks like there's something in the blue box. Oh, compass. Cool. Subtractor. Nice. Haven't used one of those in a dog's age. Some kind of code? I'll rip. Oh, hey, nope. Turn. A red clock. It says 11,400 seconds on the face. Not sure why. These are the boxes we saw on the laptop screen. Oh, now I can do it. Numbers. Green, blue, yellow, and pink, they all look like highlighter colors. Huh. Highlighters, you say? So obviously it has something to do with the test, but... Oh, hey! Oh, God. We did write it down, though. Hang on. Oh, this room is hellish to navigate in. Oh. Were you thinking of putting the compass needle in the hole? Yeah. The compass isn't spread though. I don't think you could draw a circle like that. Don't be like that. What? Make that make sense. The only way to make the compass open was to use a protractor on it, okay? So I just put the compass needle in here. Interesting. So you use the compass to make a circle. And now the circle touches specific words. Maybe those words are a clue? That would seem likely. Alright. One sec, I'm gonna turn on the lights. It's gotten dark in here. PM and there's darkness? We must be getting close to the summer solstice. Thank God. On one hand, that means the hot weather's coming, but it also means the days are gonna get shorter, start getting shorter. Which means I can sleep better again. Alright. Oh, off, on, off, on, off, off. So off, on, off, on, off, off. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, spin all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. move these. Oh, you're right. It says off on the top and on the bottom. Alright. So we want this one on. This one off. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off. Off. Alright. Don't think that's where we were supposed to start with the circle. Let's look at this again. Okay, so if I move everything... No matter what, the last two are off. Alright, so let's try. On, off. Whoa! Sigma! What are you doing? Don't break it! No, it wasn't me. It just fell off. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, it's off now, so no point crying over spilled levers. Maybe we can use it somewhere else? Like, where? What an interesting jump scare. That actually spooked me a bit. Obviously was not expecting the lever to just fall right off. I was only halfway through as well. Okay, if I just put it here. Good. There we go. So what do I do with this thing? I found a manual on the floor over there. It says that this machine doesn't really use electricity in a conventional way. Huh? Those tubes use some kind of special liquid to transmit electricity. Actually, it's pretty complicated. The simple version is that you can adjust the voltage by adjusting the flow. So let's say that you turn the rightmost all the way to the left. If you do that, then all the liquid coming from 240 will go to the left tube. Turn it all the way to the right, and it goes to the right tube. What if you put it in the middle? Then it gets halved. Oh god. Not the math. Those represent unknowns in the target values. The one with the 3 question marks means it's supposed to be a 3-digit number, while the ones with only 2 mean there are 2 digits. And of course, the single digit question marks means that the value is only a single digit. What about the one that starts with 3? Well, I would guess that would mean that means the 100th digit has to be a 3. So, means the 10th digit has to be a 4. And 5 means the 1's digit has to be 5? Yeah, I think so. Oh, math, so let me see if I got this. So we need to adjust the lever so the liquid gives us the right numbers on the bottom. Hi, Luna! That's correct. Once you've got all the levers set, I think you just pull down on the power lever. Yes, I play Woowa. What's up? I think that about covers it. Oh, wait, one more thing. 1-star Echo substats are all HP. I think it does vary. Because I'm pretty sure I have some 1-stars that are attack and attack. And some that are like defense and HP. And some that are defense and attack. I think it can be any one. I think it depends more on what type of Echo is the 1-star. Because I mean, all 3 stars, or most 3 stars will be elemental, damage percentage. But just because, like, you know, it's... I literally have some where it's like, here's Glacio, but the Sonata effect is for Havoc, so... I think it's like Genshin, and it can literally be randomized out of any of the stats, with priority given to certain ones. The liquid will only flow from top to bottom. The manual was very specific about that. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay. The number's gonna change at all? Do I just have to math this myself? God damn, alright. So we want 240. Oh, but when you pull it though, it will show which ones you got correct. Okay, that's cool. So I could tactically just brute force this. Nice. Oh, we got one more though. Yeah! I'm so smart. I am a champion. I just guessed it all. Alice could have probably looked at this and calculated it in a heartbeat. Look! Oh, we got power. Turn the power on. Alright. A tall screen. It seems to be powered, but nothing happens when I touch it. Alright, so we need something. It's got power, but I think it's missing a part. Oh, alright. Whoops. Come on. Spin! God, and we don't know what these codes are yet. Oh, well. Tactically. Hang on. $1,400. Oh, Alice. Where are you when we need you? I know, the sound's gonna cut out because I can't. The one locker has a mention of like hours and minutes, so I think we have to convert these two from seconds into hours and minutes. But I cannot divide a number this big in my head because I am not Alice. Oh, come on. 1, 1, 4, divided by 60. That's 190 hours. 510. It's okay, it kept me from getting kidnapped. You know what? That's true. Zero's like, I don't want this dumb cat girl. And that's 8.5, so it would be 8:30 for that one. Eight hours and 30 minutes. Okay. Ba. Let's see. No. Ba. 190. The red one is easy. I'm like, how am I gonna do this with the blue one? Do I have to further divide 190 hours into something that would be on a clock? But oops. Sorry, I was trying to move my stuff out of the way as I'm like trying to calculate this. Okay, I think I got it. Just have to divide it even further. I think. Okay. So this one was 8 hours. So 8 hours, 30. This one is 3 hours 10, so 3, 10. Yeah, there we go. You did it! Yay! Alright, what do we got in here? Okay. Happy Pride. Rainbow Tree Root. I guess we put that in like the analyzer thing, but we need the part still. Does that do anything? Oh! Okay. I turned it to green. Seven, 2, 1, 3. Oh, hang on. Can I get this again? Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, hey, the screen's blue now. This is... Oh, shit! We already got one of these. Well, well, well. Well, this was a pretty easy gold file. The hardest part was calculating the minutes. Looks like a password. Yay! Alright. Don't know if we're gonna need that USB still. That's fine. So the numbers were green, so I'm gonna assume that's for... Whoops. That's for the other locker. Alright. 7. 2. Oh, how are we gonna do 1? Because 2 times 1 would be 2, and 0 times anything is 0. Two by 2 divided by 2 just gets us... No, wait, that gets us 1. And 3... Yeah! I didn't forget my frickin' basic math. Thank God. Excellent. Unlocked. Good work. Now open it up. I see. Oh, we got the missing part. Huh. Looks like it would fit. Here we go. Oh, that is not where I was expecting that to go. I think I could put the rainbow-colored root here. Nothing's happening. Hold on. It's moving. Looks like it's finally ready. But ready for what? Ready for you to use this, I'm guessing. This screen? Yeah, I think. You think? I think I've got it. This machine is a CT scanner. You mean like from a hospital? Yeah. Oh, what are those things that can take like pictures of cross sections of your brain and organs and stuff? Yeah, it can image things other than the human body too. Like this root. I was not aware CT scanners looked like that. Huh. So what we're seeing on the left is a slice of that root? I think so. What are we supposed to do then? I think trial and error is going to be the best way of figuring this one out. Just start messing with it and we'll see what happens. Right. Dragging up and down where you see the image of the root displayed will allow you to scroll between layers. The bottom layer has 8 circles of different colors. 4 of these circles are blank. Assign an appropriate number to each circle. The numbers you can use are displayed below the cross section. You can move the numbers where they need to go by dragging them. Frack! fractions! Oh god. So at the top is 100. Oh god, not fractions. My mortal enemy. So it's gotta be 100% total. 3/15. That's 5%? Four, 8, 12, 16. It's 25. Yellow is 25%. 3. Green is 30? And then by process of elimination, blue is 100 minus 30, 25 and 20, 25%? But then what do I do with the numbers? Am I just adding stuff? Like if it's 30%, we're supposed to get 30? And 9, 19, and 6, 12, and 8. What did we say? Blue was 25? So 10? Oh! Well, there we go. Huh. Looks like I got it. Ugh, fractions. At least slaving away in math class trying to understand these ended up being useful. Fractions and percents are at least a math. One of the few math things you learned in school that you use in your daily life no matter what your profession is. Oh, green screen. God. That was so much harder to get than the folder. All right. You've seen a password like this before, haven't you? Yeah, in the AB room in the infirmary. Yahoo! Well, thank you, Rainbow Root. Happy Pride. I'll see you later. As I slowly spin around. Alright. Time to put the password in. Let's go with... Sun. So far, haven't missed a single gold folder. Piece of cake. In my defense, though, I have much more life experience than probably the average person playing this game back in whenever it came out. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Oh my god, it's already 9:40, no wonder. It opened! Is this the input device? A map. It says floor B. The one we found in the crew quarters said floor A. So that's why we couldn't stop the bomb, because the input device was in this room. And we've never been to this room in any of the past. So that would make A the top floor. Seems weird. Don't the numbers usually count up from the bottom floor? Well, look at it this way. A is for above, B for below. Why does that seem ominous? Whatever. Moving on. Our next prize is, key cards. They have a moon on them. That means these are the moon cards the announcer was talking about. Now we can play the next AP game. Yahoo! They gave us 2, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll take one. That's fine with you guys, right? Sure, go for it. We've got 2 other things left. I've seen one of them before, but this one... Is this some kind of input device? It has a keyboard on it, and a cable connected to the top. We can worry about that later? What do you mean, later? This is clearly for the bombs! Then again, they don't have the passwords yet, so... Might as well take it with us for now, though. And finally... the key. You can get out now. This should unlock the exit. No more screwing around. Let's move. I wonder what this room was, anyway. Oh, you didn't notice? Notice what? The thing on the other side of the glass that looks kind of like a metal octopus. I think that's maybe an annihilation reactor. What? You mean like that bomb? Yes, the core of the annihilation bomb would work on the same principles. I think Fi knows a lot more than me about these things, though. Well, I wouldn't say that. I've just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. Tidbits, huh? If it's what Luna thinks, it should be pretty simple. There's going to be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there, probably hydrogen and antihydrogen bumping into one another. It'll release a bunch of energy. You can actually calculate how much energy by taking the mass defect and... Ah! Stop! Too complicated! You're saying that octopus thing is a machine that runs off annihilation energy, right? Well, machine is a weird way to put it. It's more like an engine, like a steam engine or an internal combustion engine, just better. All of the electricity in this facility is generated by Mr. Octopus. Thank you, Mr. Octopus. So that would make this room... Yes, this is Mr. Octopus's control room. I guess it doesn't really matter what the octopus is at this point. We're all done with this room. All we've got to do is insert the key. Okay, let's go. Yes, let's. I agree! 3, 2, 1.
45.
Huh? What's going on?
Maybe someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Well, why the hell would they just go and open one of the doors on their own?
We should get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Dio. Oh, Dio. Dio. Just shuffling on through. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us?
Clover and I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
You got a problem?
Yeah. Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see?
Oh dear.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment.
Oh boy, here we go.
You should go.
Your suicidal warning, folks.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and left through the yellow door. I am pretty sure there's gotta be a path where Quark actually succeeds, so I gotta warn everyone every time.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
If only.
This is Siri.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You please.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an Atom. It uses nuclear magnetic... Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but just let us know if you need...
Of course.
Is this the last time we have to see this? It is probably not. Okay. Whole process only took a few minutes. He is
I know
incredibly
what's wrong with
rad. He has a rad level of 6.
I feel so terrible, Quark.
Oh no.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Infected with Ligma. Not Ligma! It's terminal. No! Poor kid. Never stood a chance. This isn't very Pog.
He can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I mean, Radical 6 antiviral serum seems like a very specific thing to have. I don't think, like, the average first aid room would have it.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Io's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
We found a keypad so we can make sure the bombs don't explode, but... You mean the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives.
Archives?
Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Wow, interesting. So the next place we end up going in the branching path is the archives.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden.
Oh, fuck yeah. Quark's screwed.
It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff.
We don't even have the treatment center pods, so we can't even put them on ice.
Yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh, thank God.
Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again.
You're awake.
If someone happened to miss it, this is your warning. This kid's about to scream about wanting to kill himself. If that's kind of disturbing to you, and I can't fault you, you might want to pause the stream for like 5 minutes.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Where this kid got a scalpel, we'll never know. Like, obviously it was in the room, but it was so close to him?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Oh God.
This!
Oh boy. Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Woo! Okay, we stopped him again.
Let go! Let go of me!
I feel like in the last path, he's gotta succeed. It feels weird for him to have never succeeded. Pretty tough for a kid. Guys, I could use a hand.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you hear me?
Oh. Right.
Damn you! Bastards!
Language? Sheesh!
Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
I mean, generally people aren't okay with a kid, killing themselves, so you know?
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
The cult got the kid.
Please!
Ligma's kind of scary.
You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die!
No, thank you!
I have to die!
Not really!
Kill me!
No! Crazy how these ideals travel through disease? Yeah.
Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Ah!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Somebody get the scalpel away from him! Good! Thanks whoever that was. Oh, Alice. Alice isn't gonna make it this time. It's a package deal, yeah. Ugh, Corky barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic.
Ah, good old Soperil.
The one that's in
Thanks,
our
Ace.
bracelets.
The one good thing you did in the world.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
Whoops, I accidentally
What?
clicked out.
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Temioji.
I mean, you can die from an overdose of anesthetic, but
It won't hurt him, I promise.
we don't really got much of a choice here.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay. Let me just...
Knock everything over. The amount of sound she makes is crazy.
Okay, I've got
Locked
it.
and loaded.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Oh my goodness.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal.
Like my what? League Matchy. Don't you know? Don't you know Splatoon?
According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright. I guess we're good for now.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault.
Splatoon, yeah. That's where I think I've talked about it on stream before. That's where Ligma actually originally came from. Because in Japan, the Splatoon matches were called Rigumachi. And then they just shorted into Riguma. And that became Ligma. And then obviously it turned into all kinds of jokes because of what Ligma sounds like in English.
It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Poor kid.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh?
Well, you know,
Oh, well,
she's a doctor. Educated guess.
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That the truth?
Why would I lie about that?
Alright, you got a point
I've
there.
seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Crazy.
Yes.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? Okay.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. I turn and follow Tenmyoji's gaze. Oh boy. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently, she'd been the one to take it from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him. Or from some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago that I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey! Are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand?
Oh boy. Here she goes.
All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Well, you don't know. You don't know that. Wait! Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it. I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? Right side, left side? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
My bad. Yeah, I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Oh boy. At Phi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. Man, you are taking the longest possible route, my dude. No one here, huh? Damn! Where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed towards the exit. Oh boy. Boop. The most tense-filled trip through all the doors. Archives? Oh, hey! Oh, dear God, what is going on with that plushie in the corner? It looks like a lion. Lionel's seen better days, though. So this is the archives, huh? Kay, Quark, and Alice searched this room. The lion's eating the sun again. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. She loses it like Quark did, and nobody's around to stop her. Oh shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio had gone after passing through their door. Either we find her in time, or, The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Oh no! Warning guys, there's probably some gore. Oh, never mind. It's the smell of, it's just the smell of nature, apparently. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Clover said, plants and stuff everywhere. But no Alice. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal, but this room was positively verdant. Man, hard to believe there's something like this here. What is the hell is this even for? Growing food? Your mental health? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down, off the path, and into the grass. I'd only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Uh-oh.
Oh, there
Alice!
you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Then she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right.
Wait, hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm.
Okay. What?
Look to the right.
My right or your right?
Your right.
Oh! Well, there's the number one. This is a bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1. The one in the crew quarters said 3. Shit. There's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a number 2 bomb out there somewhere.
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
So number 2 is in the lab, which we never got access to. And so we've got 1 in the garden, 3 in the crew quarters. And the 0 bomb is, we don't know. Damn it. That means we're talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden.
Dio.
There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Okay. Alice was lighter than I expected. Fi and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone.
She's also infected with Ligma. We don't know how it spread so fast. It's quite concerning.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Fi had called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Considering we don't have the antiviral in this timeline?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
Yeah.
No!
No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die!
Oh, sweetheart. That is the least of your problems right now.
I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Oh, God. Here we are! Clover's... It's been a little bit since we've seen Clover's classic codependency. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand there and watch uncomfortably. They're like, well, this is awkward.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, I guess Alice isn't gonna wake up in time to betray us this time, because we don't have the antiviral.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
Yeah, thanks, Dio. What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave them behind.
No! I'm not leaving! I'm
Clover.
staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
Well, yeah. Huh?
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover.
True.
If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Well, yeah.
Whoa. What are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose betray?
Yeah, I do. Am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick ally.
Liar.
For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice.
Sure you can.
Right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Nope.
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Interesting. Apparently, only the archive had one.
Hooray!
Why don't you read it for us, Sigma?
Alright, I took the note from him and still, slightly confused, began to read. Excuse me. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You see? At least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise...
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to.
Yeah, true.
If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally.
Oh.
That means if Kay chooses betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
I don't know about that. The past still says that we're gonna keep going, but I don't know.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone who's BP'd.
True.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill.
I don't know about that.
Therefore, I will definitely choose ally.
I regret to inform you, we do not trust you with the slightest.
Indeed, I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
I mean, you could.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We don't have time to argue about this.
I mean, we could.
There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words?
Damn.
Huh?
They're like, we're not gonna let you. Like, sorry, bro, we're keeping you here against your will. Because we don't trust you.
It means this.
Oh! I never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. Oh boy, Junpei! In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between him and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Go Grandpa! Holy shit! Junpei was not having any of this shit. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited half a second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover. Damn, bro, alright. You made your point.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Can't believe Junpei is this cool. Even as an old man, incredible.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
But well, that's fine. We'll take the chance, right?
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. What the hell are you standing around for?
Well, I mean, he already trusted her with it, like, 40 years ago?
Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise.
Did want to have a chat with her. Unfortunately, she's kind of, you know. And hopefully she doesn't do something crazy while Clover's gone. Because she will take Junpei the fuck out.
Get moving!
And by she, I mean Clover.
You still don't trust me?
No, that's not it at all. I trust you. I just...
3
Girl,
minutes
time to
remain
boogie.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time to move.
We need to go.
Time to boogie before, you know.
Come on. Okay, take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
Junpei's so cool. You should have just dated Clover instead of getting hung up on Akane. That finally seemed to satisfy her. And we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors and tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. You've all got a moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Good. Then let's go. Everybody in. Four AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The fifth one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The sixth, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the second and third from the right, and Leona and I headed towards our own.
Hold on a minute.
Yes? What is it?
You're going to choose ally, right?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure, I promise.
Cross your heart?
Yeah, cross my heart.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. timeline anyway. I frowned and said nothing, and disappeared into her own AB room. The second from the left. Luna and I nodded to one another and headed for the last one, the leftmost room. Here we go. Whoops. We'll get started on our next path and then we'll wrap it up. And continue on Sunday.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose allies.
Yes, but Phi has 6 BP. If she betrays us...
Yeah, she'll have 9 points. I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you?
Oh! Shit.
That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses ally...
'Then I would have 9 points. Oh, the plot thickens.
Yes. You see?
It's fine. Probably.
In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh boy.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure? Wait. Double, triple, quadruple, sir? Sure?
Yes.
All right. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, here we go. What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7.
I don't know, Sigma. What are you going to choose? Ally? Or betray?
Six, 5, 4.
This is impossible!
3, 2, 1.
Well, here we go. Ally. We'll go with ally first.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
As we know from experience, even when we get 9 BP, they don't let us leave.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome, or something.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. We were doing, gosh knows what in there. Don't worry about it. Luna, they were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results. Oops.
You chose Ally, right?
Of course I did, honey. I would never, ever double-cross you and our daughter. I mean, I'm assuming at this point.
Are you sure that was okay?
Well... yeah. What else was I gonna do? I promised. I'll be fine. I'm sure Fi chose Ally too. Well, we're about to find out.
Really?
I mean, we would hope so. Come on, what's with you? Do you not trust Fi?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
Human nature? Let's go have a look, shall we? Why are we even talking about this? We'll know what happened in a few seconds.
You're right. Let's go.
Whee!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okie dokie. Everything's fine? Of course! Of course!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
File.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Did I expect this? Yes. Did I also expect better of her? Also, yes. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you choose Betray? I thought we promised.
Me? I don't remember that.
Yeah, she only asked us if we were gonna vote Ally. What?
You promised me. You said you'd choose Ally, but I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Hold
You
on.
should have seen this coming.
Thanks, girl.
I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
Huh? Pay for what? Huh? I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose Betray first.
First? Do you mean in round 1?
No, I mean the first round too.
before getting outright acknowledgement that she knows the different timelines. Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there. This is round 2. My vote was ally. Yours was betray. I didn't betray you. I've never betrayed anyone.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, Sigma.
What?
Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now.
No, about what?
What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the... premonitions? I want to say it, but as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Well. Not exactly great, but...
Yes, there is a... connection.
Great.
But you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
I looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now.
Oh, girl.
So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Yo! Huh? What do you mean? It means what it means. He's a big jerk. Like, thanks, girl.
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
It's been a while since someone left through the door. I almost forgot that could happen. Hey! Wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Move.
No! No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, it feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared.
God damn. She's holding on to that grudge something tight.
I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... What are you... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just...
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Oh, there she goes! And shot up straight into the air over my head. Buying her absolutely crazy jumps. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
I don't even speak out Latin, and I know that was a horrible pronunciation. What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait, stop! A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. Oh no. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. To be continued! Oh my god, so there was one more key we had to get. Well, well, well. Lock number 8. How do we stop Phi? How many locks are there? Oh my god. Is it okay? So that's 8. We've got this whole path as well we haven't been able to do yet. That was lock 4. You were playing through 9 character stores and you felt embarrassed? Why? What was so embarrassing? Number 5. Oh, okay. I guess technically there has been some kissing things. I didn't know people still got shy over kissing. You guys are so innocent and so cute. That is precious. Alrighty though. I guess that's it for now. We have... My goodness. I thought we were getting much closer. But considering we still have some locks we need to get, we are. We've still got a fair bit. Hang on. I'm just gonna get us to that point and save. Then that way on Sunday we could jump straight into the vote. Perfect. Alright. Excellent. So we are pulling our way through this game. We've still got a couple more locks we gotta get, a couple more paths, but we're slowly putting it all together. We've actually got some acknowledgement now that Phi, at least, is consciously aware of the psychic stuff. Now we just gotta wait for Sigma to catch up. But yeah, I did have much of a schedule this week, but tomorrow I am thinking of playing some more Paper Mario. That's another one we're slowly getting close to the end to. So that will be 12 p.m. EST. So, if you guys feel like coming along for the ride, I will see you then. Otherwise, that's it from me. Time to have a snack, catch up on some gotcha stuff, and then put myself to bed. Enjoyed the stream? I'm glad. Well, we got one more ending. Still got a bunch of stuff to catch on. We will get there. All right. That's it from me. So, if it's daytime where you are, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will enjoy my snack. Thank you. If it's nighttime, I hope you have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Oh my god, it is almost 11 p.m. Crazy! And until next I see ya, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!